are recording. So,
Okay.
end of the last session, you had encountered a kobold band that was hunting you, and did some pretty major damage to some people.
I believe
And
I am currently at -2 hit points.
yeah,
Although I
knocked
think I do some healing overnight, and I'm sure I got that included in my stuff.
That's not bad. -2.
and then so you, I think Old Man Nicholas stitched up some people, and
Yep.
you rested through the night. It was uneventful. Francis wakes up with 1 hit point. And is Bob at 0 now, or more than 0? Because of
2 below
all-
0 currently.
is what you wake up at.
So how much do you heal when you sleep?
You heal. You will heal 2.
All right, that gets me to exactly 0.
What would I heal?
You are at 1.
I don't
And that's
heal.
no, because Old Man Nicholas failed the heal check. What is bringing you back is the hit point that you forgot that you had. So you are feeling pretty rough. Sir Emery does not come to, although he does seem to be breathing okay. And I need everybody except for Sir Emery to give me a perception. So it looks like everybody except for Bodil Crandar. So Cassius, Old Man Nicholas, and Decimus, and Francis, you from the area in the woods that you are camping at, you hear some noise from some bushes, and out of them bursts a muddy, shaggy English sheepdog that runs straight for Old Man Nicholas, and it jumps on him and gives him kisses on the face, and then it shakes, and mud and water fly all over everybody.
Man, Nicholas just starts laughing and hugging him. Oh my God, Shep, where have you been?
Shemp?
Shep.
Oh. I thought he was one of the Three Stooges.
He just starts laughing and not minding the fact that he's covered in apparently however many days of mud and muck.
It appears we will not have to hunt for a dog for you now.
No. So he ran off months ago when the sheep were taken from me. I expected that he was probably dead and in a cook pot, but I guess I am blessed that he's not.
I believe
I will.
Cassius will heal 2
Okay.
hit
Yeah,
points.
I
And
figured so.
Bodil will heal 2 as well.
I will start cleaning up Shep as best I can.
As far as magic points, the MPs.
The
what-
MPs you would have gained 20.
20. Okay. So it's 20 per night then.
It's 2 per hour.
Oh, 2 per hour. Okay.
So after the battle and tending to things and then waking up and tending to things, it's been about 10 hours. So
Okay, guys, there's a few things we need to go over now. Number 1, we don't have a fire on at night. You want a cold camp because fires bring uninvited guests. Number 2, if you want to have a fire, we should cook and then move our campsite so that we're not where the fire was.
Very well.
Yeah, sounds logical.
Except, how about for the humans that can't see at night?
Then they're just going to have to sit still or bump into things. Because if you're lighting things up, everybody for quite the distance can see your fire and come visit you.
Or
Like
smell
kobolds.
wood smoke.
What was that, Francis?
Wood smoke also would give us away.
Less likely at night, but okay. I hope that you all know not to burn green things. The drier your wood, the less smoke you'll have.
Yes.
Yep.
This is true.
So, Sir Emery being unconscious, do we wish to move our campsite and carry him somewhere? After all, we have those ogre spears.
I didn't expect that plan to have done so quickly.
Odile, did you want to look for a different campsite?
I can. Yes, I can.
You and I are probably the most
I can
used to
consider
heading
it.
around.
Sorry, I missed some of that.
I said you and I are probably the 2 best for scouting around in the wilderness here.
Yes. And Bodil lumbers to her feet, one paw on the gash in her side that's still, knitting together. And accompanies her companion to look for an appropriate campsite.
Okay. So
So
you
Bodil and I will
and
go together and go look for an alternate campsite while you guys keep watch.
And I'll go ahead and prepare some food that we can have wherever we go without having to cook it there.
okay. So some kind of preserve some food.
Yeah.
So Bodil and Decimus, you go out and you think you find a pretty decent spot that would provide shelter in the night in the woods. A little more secluded than in the other area. Were you going to use the other area for the cooking and fire and kind of like go back and forth between the two? Or were
Well,
you just
they're cooking right
permanently?
now. I don't know how permanent we'll be here. I was just thinking if they go ahead and cook there, then we can move to the secondary site after they cook and eat.
Okay. So you find a place decent because you also, Sir Emery is the largest member of the party. And although like you and Bodil could probably, like you said, use the ogre spears and a blanket to make a stretcher, he is quite heavy even for the two of you. So you wouldn't want it to go too far away. And you also kind of are getting at the end of Bodil's knowledge of the area. Kind of stops around this Lake Wintermist. It gets to an area that she was told by her father was a haunted area that was not that you shouldn't go to, and it usually would scare off people because people who went there usually got disappeared.
All right. Well, we work on making the cold camp comfortable.
All right, so we get our camp ready. Are you going to go back and help carry him? You're not in the best of shape either.
I can try.
Well,
We'll see what this body allows.
well, we have other options. I don't know how strong the other party members are.
I may very well be. I may be completely able to help carry our companion. I will give it a try, and
Well, I would suggest to Shaker that you stay here and keep an eye on the cold camp. I'll go back and get the other guys. We can stick 2 wimps on one end, and I'll take the other.
Be sure that's how you explain it to us when you get back.
No, I'm having a private conversation here.
I know.
Very well. If that's what you wish, I can agree to your plan.
Okay, well, we'll be back. Oh, did you bring something to eat?
I can forage around this area for something for myself.
Okay. Otherwise, I was going to make sure we save you something from whatever they're cooking.
Yes, I'm confident in my abilities to find something that I can eat here.
Okay, well, we shall return.
Very well.
So I head back to the campfire.
Okay. So you get back and there is food being prepared. So
Like half of it is being packaged.
Mm-hmm. So
Well, Bodil is preparing our campsite. So I'll take one end, and whatever 2 of you that feel up to the task can take the other end.
I'll try. I'm not very strong.
I'll help our companion as well. I'll do the best.
Well, we can rotate you people on who's handling or carrying back there.
Yeah, I'll rotate through.
I suppose I can help with that also, but I'm not going to be a lot of help with it.
Me either.
You can walk underneath them and hold up the middle.
I don't know. If you're carrying it at your normal height, I might have trouble reaching.
How tall are you?
Here over 3 feet.
Well, if they're carrying it at normal height, it's not like they carry it up on their shoulders. It'd be waist height for them, so that might be up on your shoulders or your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Well, let's load him up and hit the dusty trail then. As soon as food is finished.
Yeah, we break the camp.
So yeah, here's the size comparison.
Yeah.
Hey, Crandor, what spells did you get on those scrolls? I'm sure everybody's dying of curiosity here, except for Sir Emery.
Yeah,
And
he's dying
just
of other
dying.
stuff.
He's not dying. He'll be fine. It just takes some time to heal.
Let me look.
But yeah, we break down camp.
It's actually going to take all 4 of the other people on the other side to be able to carry Sir Emery.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome.
Jeez. Yeah, I will do what I can.
And that whatever end that is, the head or the foot end is going to be like slanted down.
Probably the feet.
Yeah, we'll take the feet.
You realize the slanted downside is where all the weight goes.
Oh.
That's why there's 2 of us on each leg.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope Bodil heals quickly so that if this happens again, we can let her carry.
Okay, so with the 5 of you, you kind of it goes a little better than what you thought it would, especially since you're going through wooded areas at times, and you are able to get to the camp where Bodil is.
Okay, well, here we are.
And compared to other people, you are Bauer.
Yeah.
It's really a sad commentary on our group roles.
Yeah.
So everybody is at the cold camp.
Yep, I make sure Bodil gets some food.
Thank you.
Check on her stitches, check on her bandages. Start doing some medical rounds.
Okay.
I will attempt to stitch up Francis again.
Was it Francis or Cassius?
Cassius is stitched.
Okay.
I check on everybody I've succeeded on, but I basically in the heat of the moment, it was just too difficult for me to focus on whatever wounds Francis had. It seems like
I just remembered you had difficulty stitching the guy with scales.
the first time, but I learned. So I will
with Francis, he's like, "Oh, I went to stitch and it just ripped through and hurt worse."
Yeah.
He fell over from a paper cut, or she.
She did. Yeah. So that was with the tools and everything. It's 50%, right? With the taking extra time.
I believe the time here. Let me look at the
20 for the time.
Okay.
Non-stressful is 10, so that's 30.
So that's 30.
And then you said that they counted as good tools for the string, and I just don't remember what that is.
That's what I'm trying to.
I'll
Okay.
write it. I'll write it in my my item list if you let me know what it should be.
Exceptional tools. These are kind of negative bonuses, meaning your roll, but you can add it to the percentage. It doesn't matter. It is a 10%, so it would be a total of
40.
40.
Okay. Yeah, the positives. It's actually modifying my dice, not my
Correct.
skill.
Yes.
All right, let's give it a try again. So 40 off of what I roll. I succeed
Yeah. Because of everything.
because of everything.
So does that mean after night's sleep I'll heal?
You'll heal 2.
Okay. How about that? I'll be at half hit points.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe?
Yeah.
I went over to my sister's this weekend, and there's a big farm market store that I stopped at, and I got you a present.
Oh.
Carolina Reaper jerky.
Ooh. That sounds delicious.
I'll try and put it in the mail tomorrow.
All right. Better check to make sure you can actually send it through through the post. But no, I'm joking about that. Yeah.
So are we sleeping for the night? Are we setting watches? Same watches?
We'll get
It's
through the
morning.
day first.
Mhm. Yep.
It's probably about 10 by the time you explored, cooked, did everything, moved, and stuff.
In the morning or the evening?
You woke up, you cooked and explored, you took Sir Emery to a new camp. It's like 10 in the morning still. It didn't take you all day to do that.
Well, I will make a jug of wine for everybody, and then I will go hunt.
Deal, do you want to
The
scout
wine.
the area again?
I don't. What was Peter's question?
I was asking Bodil if she wanted to go scout the area.
She has already.
Certainly.
Okay.
This here is
And you-
what
and you want-
Bodil and Decimus thought was probably the best place for shelter, hidden, etc.
Yeah, we
It's
may have to
very close to an area that supposedly, well, Bodil knows this, is supposedly haunted.
So this, yeah, we'll probably have to stay here a couple of days. Is there some place that I can wash myself nearby? Had you found one?
There's the haunted lake.
The whole lake is haunted?
That's what Bodil was told.
Is there perhaps a stream? maybe just a melancholy stream instead of a haunted lake?
Mhm.
We have some object. Hey, Lehman,
Yes.
we have some objects from some of, like armor and stuff like that, from some of the bandits, right?
Yes.
Well, I'd like to do some innate magic. I want to try and do an object reading.
Okay. On what?
Maybe a piece of armor.
Which armor? I'm asking specifically. You've encountered three different sets of bandits, and only certain items were taken from those.
Well, I think Sir Emery and Bodil have what was it, troll armor?
It was ogre.
Ogre armor.
If successful, you'll be flooded with images revealing anything from past history. The psionic performing object read must direct himself to a particular block of information, operation. So operation and history, I'm interested in maybe trying to figure out where these guys came from, where they've been, whatever the past history of the armor and maybe the person wearing it.
Okay.
What's that?
I said, let's see. I'm thinking.
How often does ISP refresh?
It is 4 per every 2 hours.
Okay.
So basically 2 an hour. It's basically the same as a magic point. So the operation is easy. It's meant to protect. The history of this armor is being made by a.
Do I have to
Kind of
roll
like
for
a group. Oh, I guess you do, don't you? Yeah, go ahead and roll. You have a 30% chance.
Yeah, but it says add 10% for every additional 3 ISP applied to the reading.
Okay. So
I've got 15 total ISP, so I guess I'm going to put all of it into it.
okay, so the base is 3. So then that would be 15 minus 3 is 12. 4 to give you 40%. So you'd have a 70% chance.
Yep.
So you'll just have to type in like /roll space 1d 100.
So 1D100.
Yep.
So that should be successful.
Yep. So you the armor was forged, put together in a group of ogres. This particular ogre was wearing it. He joined, or was forced to join up with a larger group that included orcs and kobolds. Their leader was an elf.
Was a what?
And then he died by whichever one you took. However, whichever party member killed him was where that ends.
Okay.
It seemed to be a short history, so it wasn't a very old piece of, or old set of armor.
Right. I'll probably try and do this a couple more times after my ISP refreshes. Looking at, different objects that we've taken and see if I can put together a little bit of a history.
Okay. I'll count hours. You get basically two points back an hour, and you did
Okay.
this around 10 in the morning. So it gets to noon. You can subtract your food rations for another meal.
Have I been missing it? Has there been work on healing Sir Emery?
I succeeded on my medicine roll on you, so I tend you each day, and you continue to heal. But I can't just
So
give
nothing
you.
yet.
Right,
Correct.
you have to sleep. You have to. It's every morning, as far as I know.
No problem.
But yes, I have been tending you, as well as everybody. I make some poultices, wrap it up against there to keep the disease out.
I guess I'm going to sit near Sir Emery and try and keep the flies off of him.
Odile will go in search of more food for the group.
Okay. Go ahead and give me whatever hunting skill you have, because it's a little harder here. There's things going on, so that it seems that most of the natural animals around here are kind of staying away.
Yes. How about, can I try more than one thing, like set traps and then go look for, like, plants that we could use?
Yeah, if you have what is it? Identify. Do you have that one? Identify plants.
I do. I have identified plants and identified fruits.
Okay, so you and Decimus are able to collect some fruits and nuts that will, as before, they'll be able to supplement your other food by half. So you'll only go through half of your rations for the meal or for the day.
All right.
So you gets to be around 6. So any what would that be? 6 p.m. That would be 8 more. So 16 more magic points and ISP points are healed for anybody who does any type of magic or innate magic.
So, what other objects do we have?
We have
It-
these.
What's
The-
that?
We have water skins we took off the kobolds that are full of some kind of fluid we couldn't identify.
Okay, I'll make a run at the water skins and whatever's in them.
Okay.
Again, I'm pumping in the extra points.
Right. So the fluid is interesting. It acts as a poison to any race except for kobolds. And for kobolds, it is a healing potion.
Okay.
How badly are you still hurt, Cassius?
Still fairly bad. Snitted up some so you can't quite see. The spleen.
Well, we have 14 of these.
You have 14 of those. Okay.
I'm sorry. I made the assumption that Francis shared that. Did you?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I guess.
And
You
since
say we
they
have-
were on kobolds, the size of them is kobold size potions.
Ooh, okay. I might as well drink one of those. See if it makes me feel any better.
Any more information on the history?
They were made underground recently. So you said you drank one?
Yeah. Drink one of them.
It's all lies. It's actual poison. Duh.
So you gain 4 hit points back.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay.
If you wanted to, you could slather that on a blade, and it would do an additional 1d4 points of damage to a non-kobold.
Oh. Gotcha.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a kobold, so it's not cool for me, but
Right. So any of us can do that part of it.
right, as long as we don't somehow accidentally cut ourselves with our own blades.
Yeah.
And theoretically, I guess if we needed to question a kobold, we could slather it on a knife, and it would both hurt and heal him.
Oh.
That's neat.
Would that work on a sling stone too?
I don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it would take the whole potion. I'm not going to let you
Right.
dump a whole bunch into it, but sure, if it would draw blood, then yes.
Oh, wow. Now, if only we knew someone who knew how to use poison.
Wait, I know how to use poison.
Well, check your elective skills. You might have it.
Yes.
I know you can at least recognize
Yes.
them because didn't you look
I
look
have.
at it?
Use poison. I have an 8% in that.
Oh, my.
Well, if you take extra time.
Yes.
Yeah, do it beforehand, not in the middle of battle.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah, I might have to do that at some point.
I don't know. They almost might be worth more as healing potions.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I was.
The healing
Yeah, since.
potion is something amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the extra D4 damage is nice, but.
The extra points are also nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right now it's like that's a reasonable boost to the amount of damage I'd do, but yeah, the ability to heal that much is probably a bit better.
Considering that's your only immediate heal, it's a whole lot better to heal with it than to try and hurt somebody.
Yes. Yeah, we have lots of sources of damage, much fewer sources of healing. Yeah.
Sir Emery's trying to stay alive.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
It is nothing.
I thought that was appropriate.
Yes.
So, are you just gonna make camp again, or you're sorry, you already made camp? Sleep with watches again?
Yes. I say yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so another night appears to pass uneventfully, and when you wake up, oh, what do I want to say? Francis, you are at full hit points. Bodil, you have healed 8 hit points. Cassius, you have also healed 8 hit points.
Ooh, I'm
And
at
Sir
full.
Emery, you have healed 8 hit points.
Woohoo.
Lehman,
Yes.
in the morning, I'm going to try and read another object that we've gotten off of, one of the parties.
Okay.
Does anyone have any suggestions of an object they want me to read?
Nothing I'm carrying, thank you.
I muted for that.
What does reading an object do?
I can learn a little bit about the history, or I can learn something about the object. I did Sir Emery's armor, and got kind of the history of it.
Okay. I don't have anything that needs
Why don't
history.
you try one of those cobalt daggers? Or swords, or whatever those little things are.
All right.
Oh. That's right. We were fighting kobolds.
Same thing as before.
7 kobold-sized.
Oh,
So
I
no,
failed.
you can't figure out one of the I believe they were they? Let's see.
They were bastard swords, kobold bastard swords.
Okay.
Ah. Yeah, alas, I'm not proficient with those. Oh,
Its drummer looks like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, and Chad is what I recall taking from the kobolds. It was 14 water skins, but somebody drank them.
yes.
But I also doubt you can carry that much stuff with you. So
Yeah.
There's.
So it wasn't me carrying it. I just wrote the stuff down. I don't know what if people aren't carrying it there, then we don't have it.
Let's see. Studded leather. Let's see. I'll have to check to see how that compares to my natural hide to see whether it'd be worth the wait. Oh, hey.
Freddie Mercury.
Yep.
Actually, that studded leather might not be too bad. Armor rating 12 with 38 SDC, but it weighs 20 pounds, which, well, actually, it'd weigh less for kobold size, probably. I forget how much I can actually carry, though. Oh. Yeah. Actually, yeah, if you don't mind, I might actually get the, I might actually pick up one of the sets of armor. Well, one of the suits of armor. Yeah.
I know we made sure we kept the fluid because we didn't know what it was. And I'm assuming people tried to find a way to take the swords, but the other stuff can all be left behind except for what, like our kobold friend took some armor.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take one of the undamaged sets.
Okay.
Did Francis take any javelins?
What's that?
I said, did Francis take javelins?
Oh, you mean toothpicks?
No.
Okay. I just know you were looking for a ranged attacker. I thought you were. So is anybody taking any kobold bastard sword?
No.
No.
Yeah, I would need to take time to learn how to use one of those properly.
Well,
Well,
since
I'm taking at least two then.
I was going to say, since money is tight, kind of right now until we finish our quest, we might be able to use those to barter for things if we find somebody. So
Yep.
those have value more
Yes.
so than the small suits of armor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, humans can use them as short swords or something.
I use them as knives or daggers.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess I'll take a couple of the javelins.
Now you can carry about three of them in your hand.
Okay.
And for the cobalt size bastard swords, most people would be able to carry one of them along with your other gear.
How bad does Sir Emery look?
He's
His hit
less
points
than half.
bar.
What's that?
Our
You should
character's
be
at the
able to
bottom,
see his. All the characters are there with their hit point bars.
bottom left of the map.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yep, less than half hit points.
So spend another night?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Unless, Sir Emery, do you feel up to traveling?
I mean, well, of course I do.
Do you feel like attacking a bandit camp?
Well, I suppose we could if
Sir Emery, are you sure you would not rather rest up one more night?
well, I leave it to you guys. I suppose if we waited a bit longer, I could be in better condition. But
As your physician, I think that perhaps one more night would be better.
if you
Isn't that
insist.
vegetarian?
Shh, quiet.
Sir Emery, some smoked fish and cheese on a Kaiser roll.
Oh, that seems excellent.
Well, if you're gonna crash here for another night, I will go hunting again today.
I will focus on finding edible plants today.
Okay.
Lehman, when it gets to be about 2 o'clock, I'm going to try and do another reading.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and do it or wait?
What are you doing a reading on?
Going to try and do another dagger. Or dwarf
Bastard sword.
kobold sword.
Yeah, it's a Cobalt Bastard sword, so it's still a normal sword compared to
Okay.
you.
Go ahead and do it.
Yep. And these Cobalt stuff is confusing you.
Hard to read.
Do a lot of stuff in the dark.
So you stay another night.
Lehman,
Yes.
I guess that was at 2 o'clock. So 8 hours from then would be 10. So just before I go to rest, I'll try and do another reading.
Okay.
Third time's the charm.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Spent
So
a lot.
this sword was forged in some village and carried by a human, and then it was taken by a kobold and altered into a kobold bastard sword.
Ah, interesting.
So you you don't have to worry about the fruits and plants. It's not like they're hiding, but the animals are. So the hunting fails, but you are able to gather some fruits and edible plants and nuts and things like that.
All right.
And again,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's a supplemental, not a
Right.
full meal, but it is stretching out your rations, which is a good thing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And then you sleep during the night. Nothing again seems to happen. You wake up, and Bodil has healed 8 hit points, and Sir Emery has healed 11 hit points.
Ooh,
Whoa!
Well, I'm feeling quite well.
I'm all better.
I've still got a bit of a booming here, but I think we'll be all right.
So, you are made of sturdy stuff there, Sir Emery.
yeah.
Well, I mean, why, thank you.
So we should be on our way.
Hopefully they'll soon finish my new shiny jams at the back at the village, and I'll be able to put those on.
Before or after we assault the camp.
Okay.
I'm guessing if they're making armor after.
I certainly hope so. I've already paid quite a large sum for for them to start the work.
Leave the final sum comes out of what you get remaining.
Well, yes.
So decide how you wish to proceed. I'll be away from keyboard for a moment, but I am listening because I have wireless.
Well, how far are we from this camp? It appears that we've moved a bit. While I was Betty by.
Apparently in a healing state.
Well, do we want to continue on the way we did before with Bodil and I scouting ahead?
That should work.
Satisfactory.
Yes, we can do that.
I mean, nothing went wrong last time, so I don't see a reason why we couldn't get that way.
Right.
Very good.
No problem. No one almost died.
Is our path going to take us through that section of the area that you said we shouldn't go through?
The haunted area?
The haunted lake.
And the path leads straight to the lake. So, if I'm reading the map correctly.
Yes. We'll have to.
We shall have to brave the dangers of the haunted lake.
Well, folks, while they scout ahead, I would suggest that you stay within 15 feet of me.
So actually, that was a little bit wrong. The actual road, even though it's been overgrown, my drawing was just quick. There is, like, on the what do I say? The left side is where the Dwarven Holt is. This stream actually goes behind from the lake, goes behind the Dwarven Holt. So you could, you can go the trail and go, or if you want to go around, you can go into the haunted area around the lake, or you can try something else.
So we can take the trail and be seen, or we can either go through the haunted lake or possibly try to go up some mountains a little bit above it. or is it not near the mountains?
It's near some pretty decent hills.
So
No-
if we follow the stream, we'll get there as well.
It goes behind.
well, you'd have to get to the lake first. You kind of go around these large hills.
Go to the haunted lake and go up the stream, or we can follow the trail, or we can try to off-road it up over some big hills to try to get there.
The big hills actually sound better. It's
How
a
about-
little strenuous, but it's safer.
I agree.
How about the Dwarven Hold?
I trust the advice of our guides.
The Dwarven Hold is our final destination. That's where we're headed.
Oh, okay.
But we're heading there to assail it. So we would probably
Liberate it.
yes. We're heading there to remove who's there so the dwarves can have it back.
Or the wizard.
Well, the wizard wanted us to do it, but yeah, I wasn't fully aware of what his plans were, but such is the way of wizards, is it not?
Basically, we go there, we stab the people who need to be stabbed, and what happens there afterward is none of our business.
Sounds like a motto.
Possibly.
Well, let's be about the business then.
So what are we doing?
Hills, I think.
Oh boy. This, oh. I am so not an outdoorsman. All right.
I will hold on to Shep as we go up and down hills so that my old frame doesn't tumble back down.
So yes, you start climbing up the hills. They are very jagged, and there's crevices and ravines that you're needing to cross. It seems like a lot of the ravines actually have trees and logs that have been knocked over
Okay.
that span them.
Ah,
Does it look like that was intentional or just nature?
Like every crevice has a tree or log over it.
intentional. Gotcha.
We will look for tracks.
So Bodil is able to see various ogre or large footprints, medium footprints, and small claw footprints.
Small claw footprints. I wonder who those could be.
Good question.
New or old? How fresh are the footprints?
Well, I imagine these are, if I'm not mistaken, these are the tracks of the miscreants, some of those miscreants with some foes like them that we encountered before.
Perhaps.
So by choosing the hills, we may have actually chosen the path they normally use.
Yeah. Oh, hey. But it wouldn't be a game if we didn't choose the path of most resistance.
So, Lehman, what kind of cover is there up here?
Actually, not much. Most of the trees have been knocked down, cleared away, and used to traverse these ravines.
I guess there's
So
nothing
after
to
about
the martial
half
law.
of a day travel, you are crossing one of the ravines, and you get to this little, almost, if you can consider the ravine aspect of it like a dry moat. It's almost like you're on like a little island, and ahead of you, you finally see some of the things that were giving the tracks. And although this looks like water, it's just ravines, so it's not actual water. It is just a drop.
So, do we have Bodil and Francis scouting ahead, or are we all bunched up together?
Currently, you're all bunched up together because you were trying to get over this tree to get to here, and then you actually had to have more people pull the other tree over. Kind of, you got the tree to get onto this, and then you had to have multiple people pick it up and push it over on the other side.
Oh.
I don't see my character.
That's because you're hidden.
Quite well, I guess.
Oh.
So everybody can roll initiative.
If I want to give my dog commands to attack or something, should I roll its own initiative or should it be on mine?
It would be on its own.
Okay.
Is it N for melee?
H for hand to hand.
H for hand to hand.
And B for range.
Yeah.
Bow,
B for bow. Yeah.
because throwing is different. Let's see.
Is that the figure you used for ogres last time, or is that trolls?
This should be ogres. It might be a different figure, but it's ogre.
So kobolds, ogres, and orcs.
Yes.
Are we going in order?
Right now, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah, we should be going in order right now. Lehman's rolling initiative for the bad guys.
Okay, so wait to put in our B's and H's, or
Because only one person can modify the turn order at a time, and we don't know who's doing it. It doesn't work.
Got it.
Okay, so Francis, you also, after your letter, need to put how many attacks or actions you have.
Oh. I just have one.
Okay, so from in the future, you do just like that. So. Cassius.
Okay. All right. Oh, I erased my number. There we go.
And Decimus, you can finish up.
And Chris, did you hear me? Just put a 1 after the M, Chris.
Why?
It's his code, because there will become a
The
time.
number of attacks you get.
There will be a time where you can do 2 spell attacks.
So, some people get different. Nicholas.
B for bow, right?
Yes. Then Emery.
I'm in.
Put a 1 after your H just to be in the habit of it.
To be a 1 after the H.
Because you have 1 attack.
Got it.
That may or may not work, Anthony. Every time I tried to put a 1 on there, it disappeared.
Did it?
Almost like somebody was typing while I was trying to put it in.
Perhaps we were.
Whoops. Well, that was stupid. I know they were all really low.
Seems like there should be a way to automate this.
Yeah, it's I can't attach hit points to a character sheet because if I do that, anytime anybody is affected, they're all affected. Like, you hit one orc and all the orcs would take damage.
Oh yeah.
So,
There's that. Yep.
so
Yep.
I was trying to do that, but since I rolled initiative first, then once I was doing a copy paste, and that took them off the initiative. So I was
Yeah.
going to add them, but I know that they were all pretty much lower.
I'm just thinking like for the whole melee hand-to-hand magic thing.
Okay.
Well, the initiative thing is weird anyways because it's like a D20 plus 80.
Oh, oh. Trying to get okay. One. Okay, sorry about that. So, Francis, you
I-
are first.
I'm gonna sling a stone at that person right there.
Okay.
And how do I do that now?
You should have a sling weapon, and you just press that. Press the strike.
Okay. Where is that going to be under combat?
It's on your very first page.
Very first page. Okay.
You should have your weapons underneath all your attributes and stuff.
Okay.
Well, the sling was newly acquired. Was it set
Yeah.
up?
It's 1d4.
So that hits armor and doesn't do any damage. Gonna swing at Bodil. I think that probably hits your armor.
I'm looking at. Why am I not seeing my roll?
Oh, because it was to the game master.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what the roll is.
It was an 8.
Yeah, that hits my armor. And what's the damage that my armor takes?
It will take 1 point of damage.
Thank you.
It rolled 17, but it's for every 10 points of damage, your armor takes 1 point. That's my SDC solution. And Cassius?
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'm going to see if I can put a stone between this ogre's eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Bounced off his armor.
Yeah. It's the armor and he's going to try to jump over that. And he barely makes it.
Oh boy.
And that misses everything. That does not even hit armor.
Yep. Yep.
Decimus.
Here we go.
Okay.
Cloud of Steam. I guess I'll have to click on that here in a moment.
So 2 kobolds and an ogre. We'll do the top one. Roll a d20, or you're targeting. And then the kobold will get have to roll above. So that one is not affected, but the other 2 might be.
Well, they will be. It's just to what degree.
Oh yeah. So okay, the ogre. Failed. And the other kobold succeeds.
So damage is 8 or 4, depending on which one it is.
Wow.
And blindness is 1 for the guy that succeeded and 5 for the one that didn't.
Okay.
I do have a question for you, Lehman.
Yes.
The two that are right up next to us, if one is dancing on a log and the other one is barely over the crevice, do they have a harder time avoiding a spell that comes at them? Do they get a penalty, or do they just die?
The one on the log wouldn't, because then it would be the same thing. They're pretty big logs meant for ogres and large races. This one though, he might need to make a check to hop back across onto the other side.
Okay,
Or fall. Crandor. That'd be Jason.
Yeah, I'm trying my token thing.
I did it again. I'm. Yeah, it worked for me, so I'm not sure. There you go.
All right.
Jumpers. Oh.
I'll leave it there. I'm done.
Okay.
Is that where it's going?
Yeah, he's hemming
Yep.
us in.
What's
It's
that?
Oh, it's to protect that flank?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That messes with my plan.
Hold up.
That's all right.
Can you move up into space in front of me?
I don't know. So Lehman, is this a viable spot? And well, first of all, can we move through allies?
Yes, you can move through allies.
Okay. And
But it's Nicholas's term right now.
oh, it is. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you said, "Wait a minute, Lehman." I'm okay. I'll go.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did, and I had to do something, and then Bob was talking while I was doing stuff.
My apologies.
Okay. So I will move back here, and I will throw at the one that's on the bridge.
Okay. So that hits, but doesn't seem to do any armor damage, or it hits its armor.
Okay.
And now it is Sir Emery.
All right, Sir Emery. I'd like to move. Let's see. Here, kind of through the group, and then shove this this asshole ogre into the crevice.
Okay.
Maybe like that. I don't know what you want to do for that.
I want you to. How would we do this? Let's do an opposed physical strength.
I'm
So
on
you
it.
roll a PS plus a d20. He will roll a PS plus a d20. I wonder if you hit the button, what it does.
Sure, what it does.
Is
D20.
that what you did there?
Oh, I think it's trying to roll under my.
Yeah.
It's a D20 versus. Yeah.
So
All right,
the
I'll just roll
first.
D20.
Yeah.
Or just use the first number.
Yeah, it would just be the first number. So you would have.
I have a 39. Yes.
Beats his 37 by 2 points. So for grins, give me a D4, and that will determine how many tens of feet that
All right.
crevice is there at that spot. So that's
20
20.
foot.
So give me a 2d6 that he will take. His armor won't help because armor really won't help with crashing into something. So he will take 8 points of damage and
Good news, guys. If you jump over in this spot right here, it's only 10 feet down.
trying to find kind of the
I see.
opposite of wings. I'm just going to put that he's down. It doesn't do 10, so I'll put 2 for 2 tens of feet. So yeah, and I don't think anybody minds, but I have no idea if there is any type of grapple or push rules. I just thought that sounded cool at the moment. So.
I like it.
And Bodil.
Oh, sorry, Jenny got up. She's away. She's away. Might just skip her for now.
Okay.
Well, she was in bow stance and got engaged.
True.
Oh, well, there's that. So she's almost certainly going to be backing up, and I'm assuming provoking an attack opportunity.
There is no attacks of opportunity.
All right. Well, I think I would think that she's probably going to want to step back to probably about here and shoot the guy.
Well, she can't shoot. She got the getting into melee takes away her action.
Okay.
She can move though. So.
Yeah. Moving. I think backing all the way up to there is probably where she's going to want to go. And then hopefully somebody will take care of that thing. Well, that's a lot of fives.
Okay. So for this kobold up here.
Oh, did I miss my turn?
I think you just step back. You weren't able to attack because somebody got the melee with you, but I
Right.
had them move you back.
Okay.
So hopefully somebody will move over there and prevent them from boosting in.
Well, hopefully for my next one, I just switch to melee. I didn't realize that there were bad guys who could move up so fast.
yeah.
So this kobold is going to throw a javelin at Francis.
Thanks for helping.
Which kobold?
Yeah, this kobold up here. So does a 12 hit you or armor?
My armor rating is 9.
9. So that's going to hit you for 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
This kobold.
Oops. the range on javelins?
200 feet.
Oh, good lord.
Wait, that's not what I wanted to call.
SDC.
SDC is like hit points for armor, structural damage capacity.
Okay.
This kobold tried to jump over that crevice and failed really bad.
Yay!
But he's down in the crevice, so he's not able to be seen right now. Yeah. He stumbled around. There. Bauer, did you see the message I sent you?
Chris, you're muted if you're talking.
Shep?
The Shep is going to move in front of me and growl menacingly at the orcs crossing the thing.
And then that would go to Cassius.
Wait, so do we roll a new initiative each round?
Some people have more
You
than
will,
one
but some
attack.
people have 2
Oh, got it.
attacks. That's
Yeah.
why I asked for the attacks, even if you have 1, because even at first level, apparently slings give you 2.
Yes.
That is super impressive.
Yeah. Can I move away from this guy and then take a swing at him? Well, take a shot at him.
Oh, no, you don't have to. He's down in a hole.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, he fell.
He got pushed.
He got pushed. Oh, so it's like shooting ogres in a barrel.
It is indeed.
Oh, that is right, though. He did get into your. He did mess you up. Getting into bow stance throws you off. So,
Okay.
So that would leave Nicholas.
All right. So throwing a rock at that guy.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, that didn't even hit anybody.
It looked like a panicked old man standing behind his dog.
How'd you miss the crevice? Oh.
Okay, so apparently, hold on one moment before we roll for an itch because I have to get certain. Okay. So now everybody can roll for initiative.
Right.
Damn it. I needed a high initiative this round. I did not get it.
Yeah, I needed a high initiative this round, and I got a very low initiative.
New initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
That sucks. I was really hoping to get there.
Peter needs to
What?
roll an ish.
I did.
Did you click on your person first?
Click on your token.
Nothing's happening.
No, you click on your token and then you hit an ish.
Right, but I'm clicking on my token right now and nothing's happening. Usually I see some numbers appear.
Click off your token, then click back onto it.
No, that's not doing anything either. Go.
Refresh.
He got it to work.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You-
Sorry.
You see my initiative now?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can put your stance in your attacks. Bodil?
Hey, Larry.
Oh, yeah.
Stance and attacks.
Okay.
Sorry, it just took my number out. I have to.
I'm
Shep.
okay. We're gaming right now. Okay, well tell everyone that I said hi. Okay. Bye.
Hi, Dad.
He's not sure why he dialed me.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
Nicholas? Crandor? Cassius?
Pulling out my trusty dagger.
Okay, so Decimus, you are first.
I cast the traditional spell at second level.
Okay.
Then I move up there. Otherwise, there's a wolf in among all the sheep.
So for the first one, let's see. Fails and fails.
They both take
So-
8 point of damage. The one closest to me is blind for 3 rounds. And the one farthest away is blind for 3 rounds.
Okay. Francis.
Now can we see them in that cloud of steam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I switched to handicap. Change it to.
I'm going to move back to there and throw a javelin at that one.
That hits. Oh, sorry, did you say the front one or the back one?
The back one.
Okay. And then Bodil.
Okay. Oh, why am I not able to select my character? That's not my character. Hey, can I move to here so that I can attack this?
He's down in a crevice.
Oh, I can't attack him. And if I go up here into the steam, I'll take damage from the steam, right?
No,
I won't?
you won't, because I cast a spell, and that's a half of half of the square. So you can move in without stepping into the steam.
Okay.
It only comes into play when I cast the spell because you may or may not be hit by it because I don't have perfect targeting.
Can I come to like there? Is
Yeah.
that a square? In?
Yep.
Okay. Bill's gonna try to hit somebody with.
Which one is she going for?
Yeah, I mean the guy in back is hurt, so I guess we'll go for the guy in back to try to get him. Although that's not gonna get anybody.
Gets his armor. Takes a point.
Yeah. Yep.
Shep.
So this says 3 different types of terrain. Can he step there and bite?
Sure.
So he will bite the man. Doesn't like that he's threatening his master.
He bites his arm and yanks it off.
Wow.
Okay, I missed that roll.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but that's an amazing dog.
He was a good shepherd dog. Though I'm guessing his times being alone in the woods have probably buffed him up a little bit.
Well, I'll call it the wild.
Yeah. Found a little bit of his wild side.
He kind of stumbles to about there, and then he is no longer flying because he was 1 round. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So cloud is
You were like
30 by 30 by 30. Oh, okay. That is cool. So this little guy is running around in the crevice. He couldn't go the way he wanted to because that cloud of steam goes down. It has a height of 30 as well.
Oh, nice.
Here. Oh, let's see. He throws a javelin at Shep and it does not hit.
Hey,
He sees
Oh,
yummy
Peter.
dinner. That is there. So he is at a -7 to hit Bodil. Let's see. Strike. Let's see if this works. Oops, no. That's the wrong thing.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, he does not hit Bodil. He's just waving the axe around, and it does nothing.
but that
Um,
that thing is whistling.
Yes.
yeah, when the time comes to bury the hatchet, you don't want to have it buried in you.
So Nicholas.
This one over here, who threw at my dog,
Yes, this guy here.
and this isn't it. Is this tall enough to be an obstruction for me?
No.
Okay, so I will throw at that kobold.
Oh, jeez.
So just double the damage I did, or
Yeah,
roll
just
it?
double it. Yeah, because it doesn't for some reason.
So 8. Leave my dog alone.
Because they Palladium, at least first edition, specifically states like crit ×2. So
Right.
it's just or 3 or 4, whatever, depending.
Yeah.
Crandor.
Give me another cloud of slumber.
There you go. Okay, so the first ogre goes to sleep, and give me a roll.
Yep. That just D20.
Unless you're targeting.
Yeah, roll a d20. You add your targeting if you have it.
Ooh.
He is -7.
Oh yeah, true. -7. So he's still he stumble around and misses the cloud of slumber. But the first one goes sleepy time.
There's a sleepy face, Lehman.
Is there?
It looks like it's the mask one, the one that is. I'll put it on me real quick. It's
Oh, I
actually
see it. Okay.
just didn't want us to confuse that he was 0 levels down or something.
Okay. So this ogre climbs out.
That his turn.
Nope. That's his move.
Okay.
Move. So still has an action left.
Yep. He's gonna attack Sir Emery. Emery's the one who pushed him.
Seems about right.
How did I get a?
Oh, he was still had the -7.
Sweet. I didn't know I got him.
Yeah. So
But it's not showing the.
Is it
That-
new initiative?
yeah,
Oh,
it's showing the -7 on the.
Yeah.
but it
On the
should.
roll.
Yeah. So that should be a total of 5.
Which would hit your armor for 1 point, but I'm trying to
Yep.
figure out because the character sheet does not have the 7 because
Did you put it in the temporary bonus area? Wasn't sure. How
that might have been from last game or something. I see now. Yes. Huh. Because he was not affected by anything, and neither was the other ogre at that time. Okay, it's set.
All right.
And Cassius.
All right. How nice to serve himself up on the silver platter.
What? Huh?
Ah. I rolled a 19. That's only 9 damage.
And
And I think I'm done. Can you finish him, Sir Emery?
I'll see what I can do. And Remy will strike him with his Warhammer. There you go.
there you go.
Yike!
Falls
Oh.
back into the pit, not to come back.
Yeah, good news, it's only 10 feet down still.
Wow. Jeez. Oh, that's right. You hit hard with that thing.
Yeah, he do.
1d8 plus 14 plus 2 plus 6. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Yeah.
No longer around. Let me make sure that guy's not there.
Wait, what's the +2/+6? Is it possible I'm adding in twice or something?
It's possible. Since the thing automatically adds in your the damage from your hand to hand and from your physical strength.
Okay. So let me look at that again.
Your physical strength, Bob.
21.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
I don't know what the +14 is, but it's adding +2 from hand to hand,
Yeah.
+6 from physical strength.
Let's see.
Isn't that a Dwarven Hammer?
It is. So that I think there's a bonus for the dwarfiness.
Now, when you say Dwarven Hammer, do you mean it's an actual Dwarven Hammer?
It's the one that they got reworked in town.
Yeah, he got it. He purchased
Or
one.
it is a hammer that you were made by dwarves?
It's a Dwarven made hammer. So it was originally a human hammer that the dwarves tinkered with to make it better.
It was the only one they had in town when he went looking.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I was looking for something big. And that was the thing that there was.
So the 1d8 plus 4
No, I'm
is
looking.
what
Yeah,
is
I'll
what the
figure it
base
out here.
hammer is.
So instead of 14, that should be a 4. Gotcha. So 10 less damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. But there's also the stuff for the size. Is that there should be the stuff for the size as well?
That's the why it's a d8 and not a d6.
You sure about that?
Yes, a hammer is a 1ds, which is the s's size plus 4. So it would be 1d8 for you if it's was made to for you. 1d8 plus 4, and then if you had any bonuses, added to it and paid money for that, that would add to it depending on what you paid for.
Let me look at what he's got. The Dwarven Hammer +2 damage. So it should be 1d8
So then that
plus
would
6.
be 1d8 plus 6.
1d8 plus 6, yes.
Okay. All right, there we go. So it is somewhat less damage than that, but certainly enough to kill a bad guy.
Yes. So it looks like Nicholas has his last.
I will throw at the same guy who tried to hurt my dog.
So that hits. And then everybody can roll for initiative again.
Okay.
Click your character.
Thought you were a little more nimble, Joe.
Yeah. Oh.
You're good at training. Yeah, you make choices. Change your mind? You can go back in? It's graduating.
Decimus?
Where's Bodil? Isn't she 14?
Yes, it just didn't sort.
No, it didn't sort her. Bodil can go.
Okay.
Apparently 13M1 trumps 14.
Francis?
Lehman,
Yes.
is it possible to get a weapon proficiency bite or claw?
I do not believe so, no.
Okay.
Shep. Cassius.
Yep.
Crandor.
Just out of curiosity, Lehman, would the bite basically just fall under a hand-to-hand?
It would be part of your hand to hand. It would have any of your natural, say your PP, but it would not. Hand to hand affects any melee. So unarmed combat would be melee. It's just I don't think there is an actual weapon proficiency.
It's a shame I can't be taught to fight better.
Tell me about it.
He's gonna throw a javelin. Oh, he was hand to hand. I went to the wrong thing. Oh well, he came out. No going back. Decimus.
It's a first level spell. Or
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
He only takes half, but that's the best half you could do.
mhm.
And he's blind for 3 rounds. Yay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Maximum effect.
Yeah, I don't do that very often.
Much appreciated.
Bodil.
Right. She's gonna try to smack that guy. Hey, might hit him. Maybe. So I don't know his armor is, but
Squish.
Yay.
I so want him to wander into the slumbering cloud.
So yeah, you hit him quite hard with your iron staff and crush the orc's skull, and it crumples to the ground.
Huzzah.
And that orc is no longer with us. Francis.
If you attack somebody that's asleep, does it wake them up?
No,
No, it doesn't. Not in this game.
If they're regular sleeping, yes. If they're cloud sleeping, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
and for you to attack that guy, you have to have some kind of reach weapon. Otherwise, you'll be subjected to the sleep spell.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a javelin at this guy right here.
Okay. You hit him?
Last time I did max damage, this time I did min damage.
Well,
Nicholas.
This guy.
That hits him. And Sir Emery.
All right. So he's a little light on options at the moment for hand-to-hand badassery.
Throw me across.
All right. He's gonna grab that guy, Cassius, and toss him over. Hopefully into this spot here.
Yeah, just land me where there's not a cloud.
So give me a strike.
What are you doing,
If you
Mama?
have thrown, you can use thrown.
I do not. I'm just gonna do. Wait, is there just a plain strike button, or yeah? I think I'll just.
Well, just do a D20 plus a PP if you have a bonus.
PP is a 14. Is there a bonus on that?
Yeah, plus
Nope,
one.
No.
No,
Or four? No, not for 14.
Four-
six. You gotta be higher than
Oh, that's parry dodge bonus.
There you go.
Ouch.
It's a 3.
Did you make it into the cloud?
Did you
So
Did you just spike him down on the dead ogre?
yeah, one. Roll a D4 and we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
You
In
throw
the
him down into the. It's like you do an underhand because you were trying to be gentle and he went straight up and then fell.
Yep, I'm down.
You tried to throw Joe across the gorge?
it didn't work out very well.
No, I tried to throw Cassius across. No, I tried to throw Cassius across the
Ouch.
So you take 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Ow.
Luckily, there's kobold healing potions.
Yes.
Well, there are
And
more
then-
kobolds here.
And then I think he's going to try to cross where this ogre is, just in case he falls in.
Okay, so that's a 3d6 versus your PP.
3d6 versus my PP. All right, that's not terrible. Let's see.
Oh, I thought it would be against strength. I should have just tried the jump.
Ooh, just barely.
So yeah, you make it there. So that's two spaces. You can continue or you can hit it.
That's two spaces. Let's see, what can I go? 1, 2, 3. I could get all the way up to here and get an asshole and get this jerk. He's got 10 squares movement.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's beat up this guy.
That gonna push him back in the ditch?
Oh, you know what? Because
He used his action to toss Cassius.
Oh,
that's
that's
true.
right.
That is true. That is true. So he's just going to get up here. In fact, I think
This
just right
one-
here.
He's going to have a -7 to this roll, but he's going to try to throw his last javelin at the big blur that he sees. So, nope, it tinks off your armor.
Does it have the -7 in it?
No, it
It
didn't. He got negative numbers.
Nope. Did not have the -7 in it.
That's weird because I made sure that I put a -7 in that temporary bonus, which messed me up last time. So
Hmm.
either way,
Wow.
it either didn't hit or it didn't even do damage to armor. So
Oh, I was just curious if it had worked this time or if it was still screwing up for you.
no, it looks like it's screwing up. So I don't know what's going on. Okay.
No
So,
biggie.
that was that kobold. So Shep,
He just gonna come back to me. He's carrying the arm. Dropped it at my feet.
so Cassius.
All right. So how does vertical movement work?
It
Do you
goes
have
up and down.
climbing?
Climbing scale walls.
Scale walls, yep.
All right. Okay, I am going to try to climb out of here. See how this works. Hey, I climbed out of
There you
here.
go. Yes, you did.
Yeah, and how much movement does that take?
That takes it would be 4 squares.
4 squares puts me to there. And let's see, I have, I think, 11 squares left. Yes, I have 11 squares left. Oh, wow. If I get to this square, would I be counted as being behind this guy?
Does it matter?
It sounds like it does.
Sure, because he's
Blind?
blind, or yeah, he's so, and he was
Yeah.
focused on the big blur, so I'll allow that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do much damage yet. I need to practice for the future. 13.
So that hits.
If he's wearing studded leather, that gets past the armor. And he takes some damage.
And Crandor.
Yes, get me another cloud of slumber.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not nice.
Cool. So it saved. And then that would be Nicholas with his second.
I will go ahead and throw at the same guy that threatened my dog. Blind that you are, you should not have attacked at my dog. No. It's harder to hit when they're stumbling around.
Yep. Yeah, bounced off his scales.
Okay, so go ahead and do an ish. This it's things in order. So Cassius.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. I'm first this time. Yeah. Oh.
Vodil. So if you have the same inish, both attacks happen. So if you hit him and kill him, he still can hit you back.
He's just at a slight disadvantage because he's blinded.
Yep. Shep. Decimus. Grandor. Francis. Nicholas. Oh. Okay. So Cassius.
All right. I'm going to stab this punk. I know no one saw that coming.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he didn't.
This
See if
guy's
this
weak
one
to
works.
melee.
Oh.
Oh, natural 20.
I can still try to parry that, right?
You can, if you roll a natural 20, you can parry.
Oh,
So that's 24 damage.
24 damage, yes.
Okay. I'm at negative 16 hit points.
Ouch.
These two kobolds are like, yeah! And just stabbed each other.
Collapsed in a heap together.
Mutually assured destruction.
It sucks, dude.
When are you dead?
Negative.
Over negative PE.
My PE is 15.
But if somebody, so the wording on the permanent trauma, you had mentioned that if somebody were to heal him now, so if somebody got one of those potions in his mouth,
If
then
somebody could get through the sleep and or steam cloud of steams and got to him, then he could be saved. So it's Bodil's turn.
Okay, well, Bodil, is gonna shoot at, who is she gonna shoot at?
This guy right here wakes up in 2 rounds.
Oh, and he can be shot while he's asleep. He will shoot the sleeping guy. Because I'm a jerk like that.
You do a point to his armor.
Yes.
Shep.
is there any kind of holding actions? Because I'd have Shep run over there to try to smear him with the stuff.
He'd be like the Saint Bernard with the little keg,
Right.
mini keg.
But I don't go until 4.
Well, I go on 12 and I can get to it.
All right. Well, Shep isn't doing anything. He's guarding me.
Decimus.
Okay, so I don't know how to do that. Let's see.
The arrow thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of my 13 to get there. So I would then grab his thing of special nasty water and shove it down his wound.
Well,
his mouth.
which way did you go? Did you go because you went
If I go
through?
to Bodil, go 1 northeast. Here, yep, and then straight east. There you go. Now northeast,
Okay.
or well, you can go around those.
But that's
Okay.
it's 11 squares.
Yep. Okay.
I've got 13 movement, so
So use one of those 1d4 potions.
yes. And hope he gets. Well, I guess he needs at least 1, so he's not dead.
I think I need at least 2.
No, it's
No,
over.
Beyond,
Over
it's
50.
over your 15. So
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. Okay, I'm at negative 12.
But it was an epic fight that we will tell everybody about.
Yes, it was a glorious death you almost had.
Oh.
Oh. And if that kobold is moving, he's taking another 8 points damage for starting in the cloud.
Then roll.
He rolled an 8, but he saved, so it's 4.
Oh, so it's 4.
Oh, it's 4. He only has to save from a spell once, like the sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Beat the bag.
Should be in there.
Was he attacking me or the dog?
Attacking the dog.
Uh-oh.
So he yelps.
That's right. I got armor like the dog. On the mine to 6.
Crandor.
I have no idea. Guess another cloud of slumber.
Who goes Betty by this time?
Right there. Roll a d20, I guess, right?
Yes.
Oh no.
So
He is minus 7.
Okay, so
Endo needs to practice spell placement. All right.
yeah, you got him.
Now he has to make a save.
How did I get him? I don't.
Layman,
He's blind.
-7. Layman just
Blindness affects the cloud of slumber roll?
Cloud of slumber creates a condition of blindness if you're in it. So if you save it's 1d3 rounds, then he'll be blind at -7.
So the roll he's making.
But I don't understand why blindness affects the save.
Because he's
not
trying
the
to
It's not. It's that wasn't the save. Remember, if it's on the border, you might not hit them. That was
Right,
his
but-
dodge to get
He
out
dodged back
of.
into the cloud.
You rolled a 1 to hit. He tried to dodge. He rolled a 3 -7, so -4. He did not
Basically, he
dodge your cloud, so then
Yeah.
he's affected, and he rolled a 1 on his save, so now he's asleep.
I'm not understanding it. Let's just move on.
Okay. Remember how we said that you shouldn't be able to just affect everything on a clear cut?
No, I understand that. I'm understanding how he didn't save against it. If I rolled a 1, isn't...
No. Your 1 was your targeting, not your spell effect.
Lehman didn't modify his roll by a -7. So we have to subtract 7 from the 3, so that's lower than the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Lehman just rolled a straight
Okay.
1d20. He didn't roll 1d20 -7.
Okay.
Because he's trying to dodge this cloud that he can't see.
Yeah. I get it now.
Jason, it's called new math.
So, Sir Emery.
All right. Emery is going to stump a bad guy. Take this. And he's going to. Yeah. Kill him.
He has a chance to parry. Ha 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 ha.
This guy is not affected. I need to take that 7 off. He doesn't parry. Okay.
Drat. That did not kill him all the way.
Nope.
Francis.
Throwing at the leaping ogre.
Okay.
Last javelin.
Oh,
You critted, so that was 8 points.
Yay!
That kobold has more hit points than I do.
yeah.
I'm actually being effective this combat.
Nicholas.
Aren't you glad you picked up the javelins?
When he jumped across, I lost my attacks, right?
Yes, you're right. 'Cause you're in bow. And then that's this one. Against Sir Emery. Probably 1 point to your armor.
Yep.
Oh wait, doesn't he have a chance to parry?
If you feels like it.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. I could try to block it with a shield. Oh yeah, there we go. That saves his armor a little bit.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And then we have new initiative.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be sitting this round out.
And many more rounds to go.
Sorry, having troubles clicking on my tokens. Oh, that's because I'm on the measuring tool. Sorry.
So sleep. Just this guy. Gotta figure out which. Nope, that one's dead. Get rid of him.
Not quite dead.
It really doesn't like 14s, does it? Oh, that kobold. $15 against Sir Emery.
I guess I'm gonna try to parry that one.
Oh, I guess I should have. Go ahead and do that, and then we can go through.
Yep.
Now you can choose to use your attack and dodge, or you can take the 12 damage.
And I need to get better
Than the 15.
than the 15. And the armor rating doesn't do anything like subtract from the damage he takes. So
Correct.
he's gonna try to dodge, even though it's pathetic. Yeah.
Oh wow, you're
It's 2 in a row.
That is 2 ones in a friggin' row.
Wow.
so sorry, Shep. You can do your thing.
Shep is going to bite the guy that hurt him.
Yes, but his stance.
You do your stance.
Oh.
I got excited that the kobold would possibly get one last hit and jump the gun before.
Sorry.
Bodil.
Let's see. Yeah.
And Francis. When you see the person above you do it, you can go ahead and do it. I'll be right back again.
Ah,
Oh, we're all the way down to Nicholas. So. My
oh,
lowly.
Bob's at 0. Okay. Got it. Old man.
Yep.
Not quite dead.
All right. And then Shep's gonna bite this guy in the head.
Hey, Cassius, how many water things do you have on you?
I'm not sure.
We would have let you carry what you wanted because they're really only a benefit to you.
Probably about 3 then, since I can't carry that much stuff.
So was Shep gonna?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to be ready.
Okay.
He's going to try to bite him.
Kinds of grabs. Oh, I guess it was sleeping on the ground, so he just walks over there and bites his neck and snaps it.
Okay.
Is there any reason that those rolls aren't visible to everyone? Well, any specific in-game reason?
The character sheet might be set up for Whisper or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Bodil.
Mobile. Shooting. I think I'm gonna keep shooting at the sleeping ogre. It's like a guy who needs to be shot at. He shoots at the sleeping ogre.
Okay. The sleepy ogre is no longer sleeping.
Yeah.
Or permanently not moving.
Well, he sleeps with kings and conquerors.
And almost with you.
Francis.
Now shooting into melee.
Is fine.
I don't have to worry about hitting Sir Emery.
Not
No.
really,
If
nope.
you want to.
Okay, I'm out of javelins, so fire a stone.
So that hits. And drops it.
I'll save you, Sir Emery.
Wow.
Got you, young lady.
Decimus.
I will take another drink off of Cassius and apply it.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll a d4. Two points.
Any of them still up?
No.
Nope, there's not a single standing orc or kobold on the field.
True state. It's just a flesh wound.
So after a few minutes, the spell effects go away. The bandits are carrying similar to what the other ones were, except for the kobolds are not carrying those potions. And the person that might realize something is not awake, so...
Okay.
So I think there were three kobolds, which had the kobold bastard swords, and the
More
the
javelins.
the javelin studded armor. Then the ogres had also had the studded armor and ogre hunting spears, and then the orcs had less armor, kinda.
And did any of them have cash?
Like padded, and they had orc axes.
Any coin on any of them?
All of these, no, none of these have any coins on them.
Your stuff. Any food, blankets, anything like that?
No, none at all.
There's 3 more hit points for our kobold.
All right.
If there were a total of 8, we've now used 4, so I have 4 more in the backpack. Since I seem to be, well, I was the most conscious and unhurt strong person.
What, those poison things?
Yes.
I have us at 9 with you using that one.
Oh, okay.
The fact that these guys don't have any provisions or any other equipment could mean that we're fairly close to their campsite.
If we have 9, we'll go to 8. There, have 4 more.
One more. All right. Still negative, but a much smaller negative number.
Hey, Nick, you want to check this guy out? Tell me how many more of these things I'm supposed to pour down his throat?
Oh, yeah, I'll cross over with my dog.
Yeah, I need to stop for the night.
Okay.
So everybody have a good night.
You too.
You two
Right.
just
Good night.
Jason.
All right, then.
I kind of look back and forth. Which one was he? Sorry. Yeah, I look him over.
this one.
Is it a diagnose roll?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ooh, yeah, he's hurt. I'm guessing. Yeah, he's really bad off. We're gonna have to take him somewhere and patch him up.
Oh, here's
Okay.
another 2 points. That leaves us 7.
Well, oh, sorry. I accidentally subtracted 2 instead of +2.
Westerville?
Ah,
Oops, I gave him the wrong potion.
sorry. All right. All right. Let's see. Sorry. I should be there. Yeah.
These things are losing their effectiveness. I don't think we want to use 2 more. 2 more of them.
Okay. I am now positive.
Heavily
Just.
saturated with whatever this stuff is.
If I taken the Francis's word.
It's like I look up. What were you trying to do? A complete blood transfusion?
No, you're not awake yet.
Okay.
You need to recover from a coma,
Gotcha.
because you are at near death.
Ah. Oh, so all those potions could be for nothing if I can't wake up from.
Yep. If you're nothing, you're the person to use them on.
Yep. Oh boy.
So does your you said you had a P? I don't think you have a high enough to give you any bonus, correct?
What PE?
Do you have any bonus to that? There's a bonus to save versus coma death.
Bonus to save versus coma death. Let's see. Let me find where that is. Oh, that is.
Hey, Lehman,
Yes.
I
No, I
want
don't have a bonus.
to do a quick reading on one of the ogres. Equipment, the most recent history. Backtracking from this battle, say for the last day or so.
Okay.
I kind of want to find out how long they've been away from their camp, maybe how close their camp is, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Ooh, missed it by 3.
Okay. So, Joe, to recover from a coma, since it was magic potions that got you positive, you have to roll over a 31%
Over
to get. Yes.
and I roll. Is it? Do I roll it on the saving throw or just roll a D100?
Just a D100.
$94.
Okay. So then you will roll another D100 to find out what permanent physical side effects you might have.
26.
26 is you walk with a limp. Your speed is reduced by 2.
Okay. So I note that on my character sheet. I will note.
Speed attribute is reduced by 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's like usually two spaces. One of them's for the all your original stats, and the other one is for whatever your current ones are.
Okay. So my speed goes down to 13. Ow. Yeah. Ouch.
Probably one of the better ones, though.
Yeah.
1 through a 10, and you would not have had any side effects, but all the other ones are like negative PP or PE or things like that.
Ooh.
So.
Ooch.
Or brain damage, which gives you like phobias and weird stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Like I
So
said,
yes, you kind of walk with a small limp.
you got to hit
Okay.
your gate.
Is
Stab
that
you.
a small choke?
Okay. I walk funny now. Gotcha.
Pete, bring up my basket, will ya?
Like I said before, since these guys aren't really carrying anything other than their weapons, we might be pretty close to their camp.
Yep. Well, it does seem, it seems like it's probably true.
Maybe Bodrill could try and backtrack their trail. Do some tracking.
Odile or Sir Emery, if you have damaged armor, I think there are 2 ogres here with spotless armor.
Excellent. I will trade out for some spotless armor. What's the
No, the one ogre has spotless. The other one took 1 point of damage.
All right. Well, even with 1 point of damage, it's probably better than mine. What's the SDC on the 1 point?
Would be 37 out of 38.
Oh, okay. Let me look at mine. Yeah, mine's at 36 out of 38. So sure, I'll trade it.
And there's one with 38 out of 38. So.
All right.
You want
I'll trade out that one little bit.
All right, I'll take the 37 and you take the 38. Excellent.
Cassius, here are 3 more of your strange water pouches.
Okay. That will be useful.
We have a total of 6.
All right. Okay.
So did you want to try to find a place to rest, or did you want to continue forth next adventure, next session?
Did we make any headway whatsoever?
Yes, you did.
If we made headway, then we probably need to find a place to rest so that they can at least get a night's healing.
You traveled a little over half the day. So
Good. Yeah, because I think Sir Emery and I both need a little bit of stitchery.
Yeah. And Cassius as well, or do you not want me to stitch him?
well, all of his wounds look mostly like they're regenerating kind of their cells. He got pulled up into the positive number by what do I want to say, by magic, the potions.
Right. I mean, I'll be doing the medical care so that he gets his healing overnight. I just, Francis didn't mention him in the whole healing process.
Oh, right.
Well, since he was already being taken care of.
Gotcha. But yes,
And I think everybody that's hurt is somebody who you've been successful with your healing on before. So.
Correct.
So let's go ahead and end here, and we'll pick up next time after you've made camp and are resting to heal again.
Yeah, we're.
Seems to be a common theme, right?
Yep. Yeah. Do we get XP for this session, or will it be?
I
we
will
hit
add
a
it.
milestone. Okay.
He adds it to the character sheet.
I add it after every adventure. I calculate and then I
Okay,
put it on
gotcha.
the character sheet. So if you look
Yeah.
on your character sheet, it should show you.
Yep.
But different people have different classes, and this is old school where the different levels take different experience, as well as depending on what people do and stuff, they might get slightly different experiences. So some people might level where others don't, and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I usually will send you a text or something directly to let you know what happens.
I know some of us are probably getting pretty close. Yeah.
And some of us have very high numbers that they need to get to.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
weaker classes level faster than the real strong.
I mean, looking through a bunch of these, I don't see anybody higher than mine.
Yeah, I think the paladin is, at least out of the core, they're the highest. There might be something in other books, but in the main book, they're it.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Thanks for running, Lehman. Have a great week, everybody.
Yep.